sir. Welcome to Media Eye.
Good afternoon.
We are interviewing Shri A.K. Sharma ji, who is the Navi Mumbai Police Commissioner. He will share his views about the police department's achievements in Navi Mumbai. So my first question would be, areas like Nerul, Kalamboli and Kharghar, there have been growing number of crimes on chain snatching and robberies and all.
Yeah.
Over the past years, you've been able to control that also. What has been the main feature about this? How you've been able to come down?
Actually, it is not right to say that crimes of chain snatching is increasing. In fact, I have statistics with me from 2007. In 2007, it was 174 chain snatchings. 2008, it was 212. 2009, it was 241. 210, it was 317. 2011, it was 368. In 2012, it was 322. In 2013, up till the end of September, it is only 167. It means it is, even comparatively period, it is less than 40% of the last year. It has become less by 40%. So it's more than 110 less chain snatchings this year. Last year also there was some improvement over the previous year. And I can safely say that after 2000, when it was 174, this year will be the best results on chain snatching front. After 2007, we would have the best results in 2013. It will be less than all these years.
So how has this thing come down? What has been the changes done?
I believe basically we planned. Chain snatchings, most of the time we studied how it takes place and when and where. So generally it is on the holidays, say second Saturday, fourth Saturday and Sundays, and if there are other holidays in between, so it is on the holidays mainly. So we put more bandobast on that days. And regular days also generally it is either in the morning or in the evening. So we have put more people on the road to curb this crime. And in part of the Navi Mumbai area, which is in Thane, Navi Mumbai Municipal Corporation has put about 270 cameras, CCTVs. That has also helped to some extent. Yes.
So it's been more than one year since you took over as Navi Mumbai Commissioner.
Yeah.
What has been your achievement to enhance the department?
As I said, the main job of the police is registration, then detection, then conviction and try to prevent the crime. And the other job is maintenance of law and order, and there should be no communal kind of thing. In the last 16 months since I have been here, there have been 2 Ganpatis and all kinds of festivals. So even till yesterday, all festivals have passed off peacefully. There has been no serious law and order problems in spite of some kind of agitations always going on in the JNPT, etc. But there has been no serious law and order at all. On the crime front, even last year the crime was controlled. Last year it was less by about 500, and this year it is less by another 2000 plus, about 6% less than last year. Practically under all the heads, including chain snatchings, the crime is less than the last year. So we have been able to prevent the crime also. Detection, I want to say emphasis on detection also. Though I have said it should be a free registration, so we are trying to register the crime. There is no trying not to work any crime, and if and when it comes to the notice, we take serious action against it. Still, it is less by 6%. And detection, which was last year 60%. And since this commissariat came into existence, it was never more than 54%. Last year it became 60%. This year it is 65%, and I hope to end up the year around 66 to 67%. It will be more than 65%, that is almost definite. That is the crime front. Conviction, The overall rate in Maharashtra is about, earlier it was about 8-9% only, but the efforts are being made everywhere else also, and the average is about 14 to 16%. This year likely to be 14 to 16%. But in Navi Mumbai, last year we took it to about 23%, and this year we hope to touch 40, it can go up to 41 or 42%, which will be the best in the entire Maharashtra.
Sir, also a lot of people are migrating to Mumbai, a lot of labor class and other people, for job opportunities. Do you think the police force is sufficient, or it has to grow also in terms of the...
Navi Mumbai is growing in terms of population. It may be the most growing population-wise city in the Maharashtra, definitely even among the best in the country, because it's a new city. So population has gone up. I'll say even since 7 it would have doubled or so. But most of the people who are coming in this, because there's a lot of computer industry or the software industry. So people who are coming here there is a lot of construction activity also. So some people in the labor class are also migrating, but the better people with better paid up jobs or better salaries and high worth individuals, they are migrating. So in my case, they are adding to the strength of the positivity of the city, and to my mind, it has not helped in. It has helped in reducing the crime, because the better people are coming here. Though as the population is growing and the traffic is growing, we will need more people in due course, because the vehicular traffic has grown very, very rapidly. So I think and now the Maharashtra police is recruiting 65,000 more people. So my guess is the Navi Mumbai will get about 3,000 to 4,000 people out of those 65,000 in next 5-6 years. So that should take care of the increased population and increased vehicular traffic.
So also you are known among the police circles as the most nicest and soft-spoken police officers. How have you tried to implement this among the subordinates or other officers who are at times to be seen as rude or frustrated due to work stress?
We have been insisting that it will not be the crime, whether the crime has gone up or down, that their performance will be judged. The behavior in the police station and wherever they come in contact with the public will be the major criteria on which their performance will be judged. We are trying to send this message to the entire constabulary also. I have got at least 20-30 letters from the public in which police has been very helpful to them, and I have rewarded those people, and this has been published in our in-house police patrika. Means people also come to know that if they behave well, they will be rewarded also. So the insistence on this, my thing is, my hope that the things will improve in due course. Yes.
So the Sandhya Singh murder case was the most complex murder happened in Navi Mumbai, and I believe you've taken help of satellite also. Can you share us more details on how the team went about?
It was first it was registered as a missing. The lady was missing, and then after about more than a month, the parts of the dead body were found. Then the murder was registered. Since she was missing, we were trying very hard. She came from a comparatively upper middle class or rich family. Her husband was a very senior officer. So we put all our efforts in that. During that period, almost 40% of our entire officers were put in this job. There was one information that she was seen going towards the Ulve area. So we put 300-400 people from the headquarters to search that area to find out if some kind of body is found there. So entire mangroves were searched for 3-4 times with 300-400 constables from the headquarters. And then we we were not sure that she is alive or dead. And it was again information that she could have gone somewhere. So we sent it to practically all the religious places like Nasik, Shirdi, etc. to locate her. And about 25 lakh phone calls which took place in that area where the bank where she was supposed to go and where she traveled in the auto, perhaps allegedly. So 25 lakh calls on that routes were traced and checked. About 2000 autos were checked, and we tried to search that. In fact, our DCP contacted the ISRO, and in their turn they contacted and tried to find out if any satellite had passed during those days between, say, 13th December when she was found. She was gone missing until 27th when the skeleton, part of the skeleton was found. So we found out that one satellite has visited that area. We tried to get pictures for that area, but it was not very clear, so it was not very helpful. So all the efforts were made to detect the murder, but finally we didn't succeed. It has gone to Mumbai police. As I am getting the information from the newspaper only, I am not directly in touch with the Mumbai police on this. So far they have not been able to find out the culprits. Yes.
My last question would be what are your hobbies and interests in your personal life? How do you unwind or de-stress?
It's mainly the reading. So I did do a lot of readings, basically in all the 4 languages, Punjabi, Hindi, English and Marathi, which I know. Read in all 4 languages, though it will be about 10-15% in Punjabi, 25-30% in Hindi and English, and about 5% in Marathi. Reading is my main hobby, and of late I have started running also. It's take part in marathons. That is the new hobby. Yeah.
So thank you very much for talking to media. We hope